everybody, welcome back. This is Miss Faye, and this is my world. Today's topic is your man straight, gay, or bisexual? Is he gay, straight, or bisexual? Before we get started, I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to all the new viewers, the new subscribers, and welcome to you who have been with me from the beginning. I really appreciate you. Now to get us started, I did pull a video. Let's watch this video and we have a letter. Then we're going to read the letter and talk about this issue. Is your man gay, straight, or bisexual? Here we go.
The difference between a straight man who hooks up with other men and a bisexual man is that bisexual men are attracted to other men, whether it's in the bedroom and or romantically. And so in general, when they're walking around, they're attracted to men as a generalization. Straight men are not attracted to other men, but they're attracted to the act and the action that they can have with men in the bedroom. That's the biggest difference. It's a question that I get all the time from people who want to know, how do you tell the difference? I can't tell the difference. No one, neither can you, can tell the difference. But the men can tell you the difference by who and what they're attracted to. Are there bisexual men that are attracted to just action in the bedroom? Yes, but they're also attracted to men. Straight men who hook up with other men are not attracted to men in general. It's just the action and that guy in that time and that place, and that's it.
Okay, now you heard what he said in the video, that there are straight men who don't consider themselves as being on the DL, and the DL are these men who have sex with other men, but they consider themselves as being straight. Okay. Now, let's dive into this letter and see what she says. Okay? All right. I dated this young man who was 10 years younger than me for about 9 years. In these years, I often ignored the red flags, but wanted to point out some to the listeners after now being without him. You start seeing things that you missed along the way. I really believe now he was a narc and bisexual. I remember him never being happy in my presence. And even when I would go weeks away from him and see him again, I remember him sending me a copy of a message that he was having with another man in a group chat about the eggplant not working. And I said, "Are you talking to a man?" He excused it like it was nothing. Well, yeah, that was a red flag. If he's talking to another man about an eggplant, ladies, you know what that is. I also remember him saying that he was out somewhere with someone hanging, and a guy asked him if the person he was with was gay. I ignored all these signs. These things happened over a span of 9 years. His demeanor toward me started to change, as if I owed him something for being me. Well, you know what? This fella was up to something. And if he was a narc, you realize that for narcissists, everybody is supply. That's it. Supply. It's not that they care for anybody. They see you as supply. They just need your energy. All right? I ignored all these signs. These things happened over a span of 9 years. His demeanor toward me started to change, as if I owed him something. Words and tones changed as well. One day, he called And I went to see him, and there was a sign on his bathroom door, one in the hall and bathroom, saying, "All genders welcome." That threw me for a loop. Well, wait a minute. You went to see him and a sign on his bathroom door? I don't get it. Was this in his home? Because why would he need a sign on the bathroom door? I have no idea what that was about. I told him that seemed gayish to me, and he said it was not, and this is what he wanted to do. Not sure what form of expression this was and where it came from. My intuition was all over the place, and I said there is only two genders, right? I had stopped sleeping with him by this time. And the last time I spoke to him, he told me he was going to San Francisco, and I pointed out that this was one of the biggest gay states in America. And he acted like he didn't know that. Everybody knows that. With Atlanta coming up a very fast second. Everybody knows that. All right. Now, I wanted to say something about this bathroom thing, where he said, all genders welcome. Does that mean transgenders too? Maybe that's why he put it up there. So that any transgenders that came to his home, which they probably do if he had a sign like this, that was probably for them. Okay. He says he was there by himself, and I know that was a lie. They just celebrated Pride Month just last month, I think. I told him he should have told me the truth long ago, and he never once got defensive regarding my accusations neither, because he didn't care. He didn't care. You see, now, these men who are sleeping with both genders, and they some of them are sleeping with these transgenders, same thing. You call them out, number one, they're never going to admit it. They're never going to admit it. And I found when I called out the narcissist that I was with, he didn't get defensive. He just act like he wasn't going to give it, he did not have a reply. Okay, and maybe that's what this dude did. He just doesn't have a reply. So do you think I was right or wrong? I think that you were right. Always follow your intuition. And what do you, and she wants to know what the viewers think. So viewers, she wants to know what you think about this. Well, anyways, I am gone now and still trying to heal from this relationship. All right, some advice. This guy was way too young for you. You didn't tell me how old you were. But you say that he was 10 years younger. That's way young. Okay? Which means that he's not as mature as you are if he's 10 years younger than you. How can he be? He hasn't lived as long as you. So his life experiences would be different. Which means that how can he offer you anything at all? You didn't say in the letter. The only thing we talked about here was whether he was on the down low or whether he was a bisexual. All right. Men on the down low, you can say that they're bisexual because they're secretly having sex with men. Men on the down low. Okay. But men on the down low, they consider themselves as being straight, heterosexual men. They just feel like once in a while they enjoy having a sexual experience with a man. Ladies, in my book, it's all gay. It's all gay. You know, these straight men are just trying to pull hairs because they don't want to be labeled as gay. But ladies, I would want a man who had the urge to sleep with another man. Why would I want that? I wouldn't want it. So if I had an inkling that the man that I'm involved with is out having sex with another man, whether it's all the time or once in a while or whatever, I wouldn't want to be with him. Period. I wouldn't want it. And a number of reasons. I think it's disrespectful for a man who is with a woman and slips off and sleeps with a man. Now, I realize, there are a lot of sexual terms out today. And all of this, ladies, is low vibrational. Is way down in the root chakra. It's about lust. This is not love at all. This is lust. And you need to understand what it is. All right? You don't want to be with a lustful man, because that's all he's about. Wouldn't be about love, caring, supporting, providing for. He's all about satisfying his lustful energy. Flee from these people. Don't bother with them. If your intuition tells you that it's so, then it is so. It's so. You say, my strength, energy, and whole well-being is starting to return. Yes, because you've left this toxic behavior and this toxic person. Now, a word to the wise. You got to clear yourself out, because you bonded with this man. Remember that. So his energy is in you until you get it out of you. You got to heal it out. All right? Or you will attract the same sort of person again. The same sort. This is what you need to be careful of. I suggest that you be celibate for a year. And get rid of all those negative energies that he brought into your life. You don't want that. Because everybody that he's been with, he's collecting energy. And then when he's with you, those negative energies are in you. You don't want that. And what these energies really do, they can destroy your life. Because they will always have you in a negative state. Not in a joyful state, but negative. And you don't want that. You don't want that. If you want your life to prosper, be abundant, and full of blessings, then you don't want to be with anyone who is living in low vibrations. And if your man is engaging in any of these gay activities, he is in a low vibration. If your intuition is telling you that your man is dealing with other men, then you trust it. You trust it. Don't doubt it. And no sense in asking him. He's not going to tell you. He is not going to be honest with you. Not unless he's flat out gay. Now, if he comes out of the closet, he'll tell you. He'll tell you. You know, some of these men marry women and they know that they like men. Even when they marry you, they know it. But they feel like they can keep it from you. You know, they'll marry a woman that's nice and stay home and do her thing. And they do their thing. You know, they like that. But these men consider themselves as being straight men. But just like they said in the video, once in a while they enjoy being with a man. People, that's evil. That's evil. That's not love. That's not in the high vibrations. And you need to know that. Don't allow these men to pull you into that world. Because a lot of them, if they could get you to engage in threesomes and orgies and all of that and accept them the way that they are, they pull you into that. They pull you right down into that negative, evil energy. Because actually, if you accept them like that, then you are part of it. So whatever karma comes to them is going to hit you too, because you are connected to that evil spirit. You understand, ladies? That's why you need to guard yourself. Take your time with these men. Like I said, they're not going to be honest. Because, you know, I always say this because it's stuck in my mind. I heard this black man say that he believes over 90% of these men out here, and I'll say black men. I don't know about the whites, because it seems to me that if a white man is gay, he'll come out with it. But I know some of them on the DL too, you know, because they don't want to lose their families. You know, they have positions. They don't want people to know, but they enjoy being with a man. But ladies, guard yourself. Why would you want to be with a man like that? Don't be desperate. That's what catches you up. And when you're desperate, when these men come to you and tell you that they love you and they want to be with you and you are their everything and all of that, take your time. Take your time until you're absolutely sure that this man is who he presents himself to be. I hope that you understand the message today, and I really hope that it helps someone. Is your man straight, gay, or bisexual? If your man stands up in your face and tell you he's a bisexual, it's no good. Flee from it and love yourself. You deserve the best. You deserve a man who will love you, not just lust after you. I hope that I've said something today that can help someone. Now, those of you who may have a question that you'd like for me to answer, my email address is in the description. And if you are looking for your affirmation for today, the link is also in the description. I want to thank you so much for your comments and your letters. A very special thank you to those that leave a donation. I really appreciate all of you. I wish you all the very best. And I really hope to see you next time.